All right, Michigan has Louisville, but I'm doing something different for this video. We're going to talk about Duke as well too. We're going to talk about Duke, Michigan State, but first we're going to go over Louisville, then we're going to get to Duke, Michigan State Scout right afterwards. So here we are. Michigan has Louisville, Chris Mack at the Yum Center. Louisville is going to be very solid in every regard when it comes to the offense. They shoot at a high clip. They shoot threes at a high clip. The one thing that they do not do very well is rim protect. But everything else, they're very, very solid. So first up, we got number 33, he's a forward, Jordan Nwora, 6'7", 225. If you want to talk about like a player's comp, like this is no disrespect to Isaiah Livers, he's having an incredible year, but he reminds me of like a more seasoned Isaiah Livers. This dude Jordan Nwora, he is playing like a first-team All-American right now. He's averaging about 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, only 1 assist, but his job is to finish with a bucket, not necessarily pass it off. He is a part of a very rare distinction. He's a part of the 50-40-90 club right now. 50-40-90 means you shoot at least 50% from the field, 40% from three, and 90% from the free throw line. He's at 50% from the field, shooting about 15 times per game, 50% from three, making about 3 threes per game, 90% from the free throw line. Dude is really, really good. All right, now we have the surrounding cast. We have number 24, DaNgelo Sutton, 6'5", 220. Not sure why he doesn't shoot more and be more aggressive. He has one of the most efficient numbers that I've seen from any player that I've watched this year. He averages about 2 points per shot attempted. So 2 points per shot attempted, that's wild. He's their horse, balanced, great defender, high-quality shot selection. Averages 11 points, 8 rebounds per game. About 45% of his rebounds come on the offensive end, so got to get a good body on him. Takes less than 6 shots per game, 72% from the field, 53% from three. Got to be on him. Here we have number 30, Ryan McMahon. He's about 6 feet tall, averages 11 points and 2 assists. He is also a part of the 50-40-90 club. He averages about 50% from the field, 54% from three, 100% from the free throw line. Pretty crafty player overall. Does not lack in confidence whatsoever. That player right there just shows you the type of confidence he exudes. But he's a shooter. First and foremost, he is a shooter. Have to know where he is at all times. We have the last guy here, number 23, Stephen Enoch. One of the more impressive big guys that I've seen and watched film on this year. Not because he's like a great shooter or like an NBA guy, but he averaged around 11 and 8 so far. He's your traditional big guy, back to the basket type. I mentioned before how Louisville is one of the lower tier teams in the country in terms of blocking shots. He averages about 1.5 per. He'll take maybe 1 3 per game. But he's impressive because of this reason here. Right there, though, is a left-handed hook off over his right shoulder. Here, he's going to take a right-handed hook over his left shoulder. So you can't high side either way. You kind of just got to play him straight up. Really impressive big man. All right, now we have Duke at Michigan State. Duke is 7-1 this year. Their one loss is to Stephen F. Austin. They've been pretty shaky pretty much all year. Even their exhibition, they only won by 6 versus a Division II. They don't take care of the ball. They don't shoot it well from the free throw line, and you need to do both to win on the road. First, we got number 3, Trey Jones. This is going to be the leader of the team, not the best player. He's next. Duke's best defender by far, and he's going to be all over Cassius Winston this entire game. That's going to be his assignment. He's the only guy averaging over 30 minutes per game. Coach K has his utmost trust in this guy. Didn't go to the NBA last year due to shooting. Averages about 15 per game, 41% from the field. and 33% from three while taking 12 shots per game. They don't have their horses anymore. This is a very different makeup. They're not as good, not even close talent-wise, as years before. And here we have number one, Vernon Carey Jr., 6'10", 270. He is the best player talent-wise on this team. This guy is really freaking good. He's going to be a first-round draft pick after this year. I knew he was good. I did not know he was like this good. He is so good with the ball. I did not know he was this mobile. He's going to be a handful for Tillman. And, Tillman and Kithier and those guys, they have to get him in foul trouble if they want to win this game. He averages about 25 minutes per game. His last five, he's averaged 21 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks. Has not missed a three. He's taken 3, but hasn't missed one. He reminds me of like a rich man's version of an in-shape Nick Ward, except he's freaking 6'10". So Cassius Stanley is out. So I put 2 guys in here who I think are going to be huge in terms of giving Duke a chance. First going to be Wendell Moore, number 0. 6'6", 210, 215. McDonald's All-American. He's a very athletic, very good player, but I don't think he's ready to win and help Duke win this type of game. When in doubt or when he panics, he's going to go right. He doesn't make great decisions with the ball. This is one of the reasons why I just don't think Duke has the horses to win this game. He's just not ready to play. All right, and here we have number 21, Matthew Hurt, 6'9", McDonald's All-American. He's had 35 points, went 12 for 23 over the last 2 games, so he's been coming on. Still don't think he's ready to go. He can be picked on the defensive end. I think that Cassius and guys who use the pick and roll are really going to just destroy him and continuously get in the paint. The last dude is going to be O'Connell. Just you can't let him get off. Cannot let him destroy or Goldwire either. But those aren't guys who can really take over. These are the only 4 who can really put a lot of damage into Michigan State if Duke wants to come out with an upset win.